We're going to be installing a watering system by proven winners called WaterWise. We've got 7 wall boxes here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is paint this tubing to match, so that way you don't really see it as it goes from box to box. The first thing is to attach the backflow prevention valve to your hose spigot. So that's what this is right here. See, the part with the screen is going to go up against the hose bib there. Alright, next we're going to put on the faucet adapter so you can stick the tubing onto it. So next, I'm going to take one end of the tubing here and I'm going to plug it into the adapter. So in each one of our boxes, we're going to have 2 little drip heads there. So for each box, I'm going to use one of these. So I'm going to have the water line come in one side, go out the other, and then a little water line coming off the top. I'll use 2 of these for each one. Alright, so I've got this running up from the faucet. I've got it running up along the side of the box here. I'm going to try to keep them towards the back of the box. That way when I go from box to box, I can kind of mount the tubing to the wall so you don't really see it. Once this all grows in, you won't really see it anyways. All we really need is the scissors, and we're going to make a cut where we want to place the T along with the sprinkler. So made the cut here. There we go. So now you can see the line is back together. I've got the little T in here. Well, what I'm going to do is actually take and cut another little piece of tubing to connect the sprinkler head on there, and I've got some extra tubing that I'll do that with. That'll do it there. So here's an up close of what I did. So I made the cut right there. I put the T in there, put the extra little piece of tube on there, and I put this here, and then we're just going to bury this down underneath, and it's going to sit on the dirt, and we're just going to repeat that so we've got 2 in each of these boxes. There are these spikes too if you wanted to keep the water line elevated in the box. All right, so here we go. We've got our second connection with the tube. We made the cut, we put the T in there, and now we're going to take our second little piece of tubing with the sprinkler fitting. We're going to put that on top of the T here. We're going to bury this down underneath and we'll have 1 box complete. The tubing here that's coming out of this one, and I'm going to bring it over to the next one here. This time I got a longer piece of tube because I'm keeping this tubing right back up against the back of the box here. So longer tube. Okay, so here's my cut, and then this time I put that longer tube on. I'll put the sprinkler head at the end. Okay, so now that I'm on the last box here, we've come to the end of the line. So this is the end of the piece of the tubing here. And what you're going to do is simply put your last little drip head in the end there. And that's essentially going to terminate the line. That's going to give me my second drip head in here. So you want to plan it out to where at the end of the line, you're going to put in the last drip head. There it is, very inconspicuous. And there we go, underneath the foliage, they're doing their work. All right, well that's gonna do it, and thanks to Proven Winners WaterWise.